So it's not unusual, for example, for there to be long passages of silence in any of his music. And he does this specifically to bring us absolutely into the present moment and the experience of the present moment. This is very different from the musical traditions of the Western world, where a composer sits down and works out an incredibly elaborate, detailed set of instructions, which you then take and learn and realize with a degree of interpretation, but according to, as I said, very specific instructions. Cage creates frameworks for events in which the outcome is more or less undetermined. So he's bringing you into the creative process. One of the other things that he is attempting to do, this is one of his famous quotes, is that he is attempting to emulate nature in its manner of operation. And by that I don't mean that he's imitating bird sounds or anything like that. He's talking about nature in its manner of operation. Now, let's assume that we are all part of the natural world. We've created an event here. But in any kind of event, if this was just a class, we're dealing with language, we're dealing with certain acceptable social behavior. We're dealing with somebody who is present at the front of the room, and there is a certain amount of control exercised over the space, but we're not entirely sure what the outcome is going to be, because somebody may raise their hand, somebody may interrupt with a brilliant idea, somebody may be chattering in the background, and the whole thing operates within a set of indeterminate boundaries. It's the way we operate as living creatures. He wants his music to emulate that. So think in those terms with this. We're dealing with something here where we actually are much more familiar with these processes than we may know, because they're going on around us right now. So don't be shy. Have fun with it. Cage is frequently depicted in photographs laughing, wonderfully, joyously laughing. Not because he's having us on in any kind of joke, but because he is so much in delight at what is happening in front of him.